Hello students, let us discuss now the motion of charge particle in the magnetic field. Till now we discussed that. So when a charge particle having magnitude q enters in the magnetic field B, which is uniform with velocity v. मेरा charge particle which was running with velocity v enter in the magnetic field B. I just draw the diagram. The uniform magnetic field crosses represents the magnetic field perpendicular to the plane and it is inside. Now my charge particle enter in this side so that its velocity vector makes an angle theta. So I can draw this. This is my, this side is velocity and this side is magnetic field. This is theta. What is V? V is the velocity made by the charge particle with the magnetic field. Now you can resolve this V into two components. This side it will be V cos theta and this side it will be V sin theta. So one side is V cos theta, another is V sin theta. तो one thing is clear कि ये वाला component मेरे चार्ज को ऊपर लेके जाएगा और ये वाला component उसको आगे लेके जाएगा. So my charge particle move like this. चेक करो बच्चे, ऊपर कौन सा लेके जा रहा है V sin थीटा, आगे कौन लेके जा रहा है V cos थीटा, फिर ऊपर गया V sin थीटा, आगे V cos थीटा, ऊपर V sin थीटा, आगे V cos थीटा. So what is the shape of this path? This path is called HELICAL. What is called? Helical path. It means when a charge particle moves under the influence of magnetic field such that its velocity vector making theta with the vertical, then its path will be helical. And the expression of force, you know that QVB sin theta. This is the force acting on my charge particle. Okay, now just check with you. This horizontal distance in helical path is called pitch. What is pitch? Pitch is the horizontal distance traveled by the charge particle. Since you know that velocity is distance by time, so what will be distance multiply velocity multiply time. So if I want to find the pitch, the formula will be, yes, the formula will be, it will be horizontal component of velocity multiplied time taken to complete this one from this point to this the time taken to complete this one. This Vx is basically V cos theta into time of completion. So this is called formula to calculate the pitch. So once again, if charge particle under the influence of magnetic field making some angle theta, then the force act on it is given by QVB sin theta and the path will be the helical. If my charge particle enter normally, this is, we call it as normally. Normally means making an angle of 90 degree. In that case, what will be its x component? V cos 90. V cos 90. Cos 90 is 0. Y component is V sin 90. Sin 90 is 1. It means there is no cos component. Only it means charge particle enter in the magnetic field. So ऐसे it start revolving. So what will be the nature of the path? In that case, the nature of the path will be circular. And how to calculate? I told you that a right hand thumb rule. FQB velocity है, जिस side velocity है magnetic field उधर करो, the thumb will give the direction of force. So path will be the circular. Next question that comes, that is called, very important topic is called cyclotron. अब प्रॉब्लम क्या आ गई, मेरे को न्यूक्लियर रिएक्शन करनी है. देयर इज ए केमिकल रिएक्शन बट देयर इज अनदर टर्म दैट इज कॉल्ड न्यूक्लियर रिएक्शन. व्हाट इज न्यूक्लियर रिएक्शन? इन न्यूक्लियर रिएक्शन you know that nucleus of one charge particle will hit in the nucleus of the other charge particle, but the problem is Coulomb force of repulsion between these two charges which is very strong. तो इसको मैंने इस पे हिट कराना है, बट ये इसकी जो Coulomb रिपल्सिव है वो उसको आगे नहीं आने दे रही. क्या करें? There is only one method. इसको बहुत जोर से मारते हैं इस पे. So when I will increase its velocity and hit hard to this is the only method to accelerate this charge up to very high speed. The device which I use to accelerate is called cyclotron. cyclotron principle is clear. Cyclotron principle. Next question that comes, what is the principle of cyclotron? Cyclotron principle is when a charged particle enter in the magnetic field normally, then the force act on it, which is given by QVB, and the charged particles start accelerating up to very high speed in circular path. Why circular? Since it is entering in the making an angle of 90 degree. Let us see its construction. Very easy working. Construction में क्या बच्चे, बड़ा easy. There are two D-shaped conductor containers, metallic containers, D-shape. These are called D's. A, B, C. D होती D की shape में, बच्चे इसको D बोलते हैं. These two I call, this is D1, this is D2, connected with this oscillator. This is called electric harmonic oscillator. Electric harmonic oscillator. इसका काम क्या सर? It is used to create this. This means positive, negative, negative, positive. Alternately कभी D1 को positive करेगा तो D2 negative हो जाएगा, क्योंकि इसमें एक oscillator लगा हुआ है, टाइम पीरियड सेट किया हुआ हमने. तो एक इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड प्रोवाइड करेगा, इधर पॉजिटिव इधर नेगेटिव. नेक्स्ट टाइम ये पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव, ये इसका काम है. सेकेंड, हेयर आई विल कनेक्ट टू मैग्नेट्स. वन इज नॉर्थ पोल, अनदर इज साउथ पोल. वन थिंग इज क्लियर, दीज टू नॉर्थ पोल इज परपेंडिकुलर, मतलब ये ऐसे पड़ा, ये ऐसे पड़ा, बीच में मेरे पास ये डी शीज पड़ी है, ये ऊपर और नीचे पड़े हैं. नॉर्थ एंड साउथ, सेंटर में दो मेटालिक कंडक्टर्स विच इज कनेक्टेड विद द हार्मोनिक ऑसिलेटर्स. वर्किंग देखना बच्चे, बहुत ही ईजी. इट्स अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. दिस इज अ चार्ज पार्टिकल विच आई वांट टू एक्सेलरेट. इसको घुमाना, मैंने इसको घुमाना जितना हो सके. आई हैव टू रोटेट दिस. अब रोटेट कैसे किया? ऐसे ही मैंने यहाँ पॉजिटिव चार्ज पार्टिकल रखा. लेट अस सपोज टाइम वाज 0. आई स्विच ऑन दिस हार्मोनिक ऑसिलेटर. व्हेन टाइम इज 0, सपोज D1 is positive and D2 is negative. Let us suppose. Now this is positive charge particle D1. This hole is at high potential. This is at low potential. Positive will repel this charge particle, enter in this metallic chamber D. Once it enters this is a conductor. Inside the conductor, you know that electric field is 0. So there is no electric field. There is only the magnetic field. Now ये ऊपर से लगा रहे हो, ये चार्ज पार्टिकल है. So angle between this and this is 90 degree. And you had learned that when charge particle enter the magnetic field 90 degree, in that case the path will be the circular. The path will be the circular. ये charge particle है, सर्कल में घूम के यहाँ पहुंचेगा. Once it reach at this point, इनकी हमने टाइमिंग ऐसे सेट की है कि नेक्स्ट टाइम में दिस विल बी पॉजिटिव एंड दिस विल बी नेगेटिव. सो यहाँ से बाहर आते ही इधर एंटर कर जाएगा. अगेन विल कंप्लीट इट्स path, circular shape. Again the polarity will change. Now next time, so what I did, D1 become negative and D2 become positive. And next time T2 उल्टा हो गया, फिर D1 positive D2 negative यहाँ enter कर गया. So keep on rotating. There is a window for deflection of this highly accelerated charge particle. Once it attain high velocity, we will deflect this charge particle so that it hit the given target. So once again, बहुत ही easy था कि चार्ज पार्टिकल सेंटर पे रखो, इसको बाहर से हार्मोनिक ऑसिलेटर लगा रखा है. हार्मोनिक ऑसिलेटर, the main function is to make these D positive, negative alternatively. We suppose when time is 0, D1 is positive, D2 is negative. So positive repel charge enter in this, the force Q will act. Once it enter in this D, electric field is 0. Since it is a conductor, only magnetic force, so its path will be circular as we have discussed. So when it reaches at this point, again the time is set in such a way of this harmonic oscillator. Now it will be positive, this will be negative, so it enter to the next one and start revolving again in circular path, and so on and so on and so on. So once it attain high speed, deflected and hit on the given target. Let us discuss some of the theory part. Theory में क्या है कि when it, you know that when charge particle in circular motion, we need a force. That force is called centripetal force, which is given by mv square by That force is given by mv square by r. ये सेंट्रीपिटल फोर्स है. सेंट्रीपिटल फोर्स है, इसमें प्रोवाइड कौन कर रहा था बच्चे? इसमें प्रोवाइड कर रहा था क्यू वी बी इक्वल टू एम वी स्क्वायर बाय आर. व्हाट इज वी? velocity of this accelerating charge. Q is the magnitude, B is the magnetic field which is given by the north and south pole. V बच्चे cancel हो गया. From this what will be V? It will be QBR by M. QBR by M. It means velocity depends upon charge, magnetic field, radius as well as mass, and you can see that from this expression V is directly proportional to R. It means as the radius will increase, the velocity will also increase. That is why जैसे जैसे बड़ा हो रहा था, the velocity is also increases and hit the target. That's it. The velocity also increases. Also, you know that in class 11th, what is V? V is equal to R into omega. If I put here, so this implies R omega equal to QB R by M. R बच्चे cancel हो गया. So you left with omega is equal to QB by M. What is omega? Omega is 2 pi by T QB by M. What is T? T is called 2 pi M by QB. This is the time period. Time period means to complete one circle. And you can see that the time period is independent of what? It is independent of the radius. It does not depend upon the radius of circular. And you know that also what is frequency? Frequency is the reciprocal of time. Frequency is the reciprocal of time. It means if I write the expression for frequency, so frequency becomes, yes बच्चे, it will be QB by, this is the frequency, QB by 2M. Frequency is QB by 2. You can see the frequency. This was the question. Board exam show that the frequency is independent of the radius vector. Yes, I proved this one. The frequency is independent of radius. So this was the cyclotron, and cyclotron once again is a device which is used to accelerate the charged particle up to very high speed. Next question that comes, what are the limitations of this charge? Limitations. So when you talk about limitation, the one of the biggest limitation is we cannot accelerate the neutrons. We cannot accelerate the neutrons. Anybody in class why बच्चे? Simple सा answer है. Why we cannot accelerate the neutrons? If you accelerate the neutrons, it means मेरे को उस पे चार्ज भी चाहिए. But I think all of you know that न्यूट्रॉन पे कोई भी चार्ज नहीं होता. तो अगर न्यूट्रॉन पे कोई चार्ज ही नहीं है तो उस पे लिए फोर्स भी क्या होगी आपकी? ज़ीरो. तो जब फोर्स ही ज़ीरो है तो आप एक्सेलरेट कैसे करोगे? This is the main point, that we cannot accelerate the neutrons. Second problem, we cannot accelerate the electron also. Electrons cannot accelerate. अब क्वेश्चन है कि सर इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को एक्सेलरेट नहीं हम कर सकते. Anybody in class? Anything what you think? Why we cannot accelerate the electrons? इलेक्ट्रॉन्स और उन दोनों को हम एक्सेलरेट इसलिए नहीं कर सकते इलेक्ट्रॉन का मास जो होता है बच्चे बहुत कम है. अभी हमने वेलोसिटी का फॉर्मूला निकाला था QBR/m. Since the mass of electron is very low, its velocity will be very high. Velocity ज़्यादा होने से क्या होगा? This cyclotron will throw the electron out of phase with the harmonic oscillator. इसका टाइम पीरियड और हार्मोनिक ऑसिलेटर का टाइम पीरियड मैच नहीं करेगा, वो पहले चेंज कर दिया, ये पहले घूम जाएगा, वो चेंज ही नहीं होगा. दैट इज वाई वी नेवर प्रेफर द इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. लास्ट इज वी कैन नॉट यूज्ड हैवी चार्ज पार्टिकल्स. थर्ड लिमिटेशन इज हैवी चार्ज पार्टिकल के लिए हम यूज नहीं करते इसको. हैवी चार्ज पार्टिकल फिर मास ज़्यादा है, वेलोसिटी कम होगी, वेलोसिटी कम हो जाएगी तो फ्रिक्वेंसी में फ़र्क पड़ेगा, एंगुलर फ्रिक्वेंसी फ़र्क पड़ेगा, टाइम पीरियड में पड़ेगा. टाइम पीरियड इसका और वो जो सेकंड बच्चे हार्मोनिक ऑसिलेटर फिर मैच नहीं करता, इसलिए हम इसको भी प्रेफर नहीं करते. तो 3 लिमिटेशन है कि साइक्लोट्रॉन को हम इसलिए प्रेफर नहीं करते क्योंकि साइक्लोट्रॉन सिर्फ यूज़ करते हैं टू एक्सेलरेट द चार्ज पार्टिकल. टू एक्सेलरेट द इलेक्ट्रॉन we prefer another device that is called Betatron. Thank you very much.